can see, there's still the green nails that I was wearing before. But I think they're kind of cool. But for today, I just wanted to do a little bit of a test video. We're gonna test the microphone and the lighting, and I'm going to just gently tinkle, 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 tinkle touch your face. And by the way, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who voted on my poll in my community tab for a Reiki/energy healing video that will be posted to my Patreon. I'm thinking it about maybe on Christmas Day. It could be a Christmas present to my patrons. So if you want to access my first ever patron only video, I will be doing these monthly moving forward. And as time goes by, I will continue adding perks and different things for my patrons. And my patrons have access to my Discord server, where once I have more patrons over there, I will be going to my Discord, consulting with you guys, asking you guys questions. So if you want to be more involved in the creation of this channel and of these relaxation vibes, please go join me on Patreon. And if you can't join me on Patreon for whatever reason, thank you so much still for being here and for supporting my channel. And if you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, what are you doing? Subscribe and join me for Vlogmas, and leave a comment, like this video, all that good stuff. I've been trying not to do heavy promotion in every single one of these videos, but I hope you guys understand why I do this. I'm not like never mind, let me take that back. I think one of the biggest mistakes that I've made with this channel historically has been wanting to monetize and turn it into something when it's not ready yet, and when I haven't been, when previously I hadn't been posting enough and putting enough content out, and I hadn't been in anything of like a regular schedule that would have warranted patrons or like other people getting very involved in the channel. But I would hope that you have seen, to those that have been following me this month and this year, the amount of effort and time and care and love that I've been putting into this channel. And I hope that with time, the has been on my mind since then, and one of those little pieces of advice that I've been hearing just from a lot of creators out there is that you have to just enjoy what you do and make and create videos that you would love to watch. If somebody like me wants to make on YouTube, I've got to just figure it out and work with what I've got and do the best that I can with what I have, and build slowly and be patient. I'm hoping that a year of regular content on YouTube will be enough to maybe get my page up in the algorithm, or in that time I can maybe connect with other ASMR artists out there. If you're out there and you want to collaborate, I'm here. I'm willing. I'm ready. And I don't know, I've talked a little bit about my mental health, but I think it's an important conversation to be having and to have, so we'll spend the last little portion of this talking about that. And I'm glad that I get a chance today to kind of just talk to you guys, because I don't like that for like every single video, but it is nice to like know the creators that I like to watch. I don't want to know everything about their lives, but I don't know, I like a peek behind the scenes a little bit every once in a while. But yeah, my anxiety and mental health. So the reason that I was going to talk about that in relationship to kind of what I've been talking about with my channel growth and just being patient with my channel growth is when my anxiety was really, really bad, I literally didn't have the mental capacity to understand why I would need to wait and why I would need to like pace it and take it slow with building my channel. I was just in such a toxic and competitive mental headspace that I didn't understand why slowing down would actually like help me and why like taking time to like process and like actually work towards something would actually be worth it. And I guess that's like a part of life, right? Like we learn these different things and everybody goes through different phases and lessons, and in my life I'm very grateful that at this point now I've realized that if I want to find success, not just on YouTube, but in anything, I have to be patient. I have to give it time. The kind of irony of making money that I've realized is that when you just try to make money, you will probably not make as much as if you were doing something that you're really passionate about and finding an occupation that is just second nature to who you are, and then getting paid to do that thing. Like it's sort of just this frustration, I would say, with the system that we live in, that it sort of builds us up to believe that you have to have it all figured out and you have to know exactly what you're gonna do like by the time you graduate high school. But every single high school kid, I was told this in high school, gets told like, oh well, you have plenty of time to figure it out. So you're like stuck in this catch-22 between you've got to figure it all out, you got to know what you're gonna do, and then also like, oh no, you have plenty of time to figure it out, don't worry about it. And then like you're knocking on the door of 30 and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Just kidding. seems like that's what you want to do, then keep making those bad decisions until eventually life will kind of force you in the right direction, and just pay attention to the signs. Just be mindful and cognizant of what's going on as it's happening in your life, and try not to get too far away from yourself at any given point. That's what I've realized this year, is the journey to success is basically the journey to find yourself. And it's so crazy that this video has turned into like this motivational speech.